Welcome to Board Game Empire. Today we're going to do a review of Lawyer Up. Now my wife and I have played the game several times. We played case 00. We did the introduction, which pretty much you win by the amount of witnesses you have. And we did case 00 normal. Now the introduction, where you only win by witnesses, I would say I would skip that because that's not the key component of the game and it loses some of the fun of it. So we're doing a review on those two cases. We enjoyed the game extremely a lot. The rules are very finicky, and so I would give the rules like 2 out of 5. And the reason it's 2 out of 5, many different reasons. It's finicky. Some of the rules are not fine-tuned, doesn't explain it extremely well. Also the rule book, extremely small, hard to see. I have 20/20 eyesight, and so the font is just too small, and they need to make it a little bit bigger so people can actually see and read the font. It kind of is a strain in your eyes. So that component of the game, it's low in the rating because it's a lot of work needs to be done. And you'll notice on other people's videos, playthroughs, how to play, there's a lot of corrections because it's not interpreted well. So it was hard to figure out what really the developer, the rules were meant to be. And so we had to read it several times. We watched videos. So again, 2 out of 5. Component quality, I would give it a 3 or 4 out of 5. I would give it 4 out of 5. The cards are nicely made. Everything is pretty much to standard. And there's just, with the cards, there were some fine-tuned things that could have been done. The 0001, the top right, could have been made a little bigger, and there is space for it. That was a little component that you really, really need to look at because it's so small. It's extremely small, and there's space to make it bigger. And then there's pretty much, so overall the component, I would give it like a 4 out of 5. If they fix that component quality or component aspect to the game, it would be 5 out of 5, but it's just, whoever looked at it and there was enough space should have just corrected it and made it a little bit bigger so they could actually see it. So the next thing is experience. We had extremely we had a lot of fun. Again, the introduction of 00, where you just win by witnesses, that was not fun. I would give that low score, but we're doing the normal game rating, and so I would give it like a 4 out of 5. It was extremely fun. It pretty much, we had to challenge each other, but there was a lot of rules to remember, and with the finicky and everything, so a lot of times we had to look it up sometimes. So because it's just not, it's not fine-tuned as good as it should be. That's one thing that needs to be done. It needs to, first of all, the font needs to be bigger again, and the rules need to be looked at again and made more clear. So the experience, I'll give it 4 out of 5. So mechanics. The mechanics of the game are extremely well. That would give it a 5 out of 5. I love the mechanics of this game. So if everything else was done perfect, it would be an amazing game. And once they have several expansions, which I'm looking forward to. So the total, I would give it like a 4.5 out of 5. It's just, with the font and the 0001 where you barely can see it, and then you have to separate the cards too, and there's barely any room in the box, and then the rule book is actually almost, it squishes it because of the box, which you would think it would be the opposite since it's so small and the font's so small. But the rule book, they should have made like the size of the box, and then they could have made the font bigger, and then you just closed it and it's on top of it. That's the way I would want with it. But yeah, so overall, the game is a 4.5 out of 5. It's a great game. It's a 2-player game, and it's pretty much back and forth battle. You know, the prosecutor defense, and the theme works extremely well. You feel like you're pretty much, you know, defending a criminal or prosecuting a criminal. So the theme is perfect. It works well with the cards and the whole mechanics. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And then the game description, where to get it, will be in the description. My social media descriptions down below if you want to follow everything else. Like, you know, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's all in the description. And if there's any corrections, I'll have it in the description as well. And see you in the next video.